Yeah, I ain't recently posted anything for new drivers. So, hey, you new guys. And thank you for, I've had several people sign up recently using my code to sign up to be a driver. So I just want to say thank you to any of you guys who may be a subscriber or who may come across my YouTube channel and signed up to be a driver. I want to say thank you. It's greatly appreciated. But I want to get back to some training, right? And on this note, big things that I often notice is you should be using not only Waze, but also Google Maps simultaneously. Right? You want to use Waze because Waze is going to tell you camera is, the red light camera, the stop light camera, and all that jazz. But Waze is normally inaccurate. Waze wants to take you around the motherfucking world to get to your destination, right? Also, Google Maps alternative routes, and there's normally less mileage. Like, okay, you're going to point A to point B. Do you want to take 10 miles to get there or 5 miles to get there? Majority of the time, Google Maps is going to be less mileage. So you also don't need two phones like me. I got two phones. But if you got an Android device, you can split your screen if you have an Android device. So let me show you. I'm gonna have to pull over, just give me a second. Also, just side note, having two phones, it don't cost that much now. You can, so if you got T-Mobile has a deal, it's called Talk and Text with Digits, right? So you can get your primary phone number cloned to a second phone and put it in a device, in a cell phone. Also, there's different features using the an iPhone and also using a Android. So let me show you how to split your screen on an Android. So okay, here's my my Android, right? And yeah, that's the pretty wife, right? So you want an Android, right? So you touch these little lines right here, you see, and then it pops up like this. So now when you do that, hold that, the top of the icon, and you can split your screen. Now, boom, you got two apps open at the same time. You know what I'm saying? See that? So let's do it again, right? So I'm gonna show you specifically using Google Maps and Waze, right? If I can find it. So here goes Waze. Open Waze up, boom. Here go Google Maps, open Google Maps up, boom. So hit them three little lines right there. And then I like to put Google Maps on the top because like I said, it's more accurate, and boom. So now here it is. You got Waze rocking, and let's get if I can figure it out. And if you move that little line, you can increase the app size or whatever. Boom. Start. Moving back 50-50. Now see, I got both of them open at the same time on an Android, okay? So, now whichever one you want to use, that I happen to be close enough to where they both are the same. But let's put a different address in here, right? And see if I can show you specifically what I'm talking about, right? Here you go. I gotta make it larger to, all right, so I'm gonna put in home, start 19 miles, 38 minutes. Let's move it back up so we can use the Waze, stop. Take the second exit. Same thing. 43 minutes. Turn right. See what I mean? The same exact address, right? Google Maps, 19 miles, 38 minutes. Waze, 43 minutes, 25 miles. You want to drive 25 miles or 19 miles? See what I mean? Waze sucks ass. So Waze, why they do that, right, is Waze but Waze has advertising on the app. So I actually had a passenger, she told me. She said the Waze sales rep come up to her and was like, yeah, we want you to advertise your little, it was a doggy daycare business, right? And she was like, because we can route more cars by your business. She was like, we can route more cars by your business so that more traffic goes by it. So what Waze is doing, Waze is out here making you drive longer for their advertising goals. Man, fuck that. Fuck. Man, that sucks. Bro, you want me to drive 6 more miles so I can see some goofy ass ads? Bruh, I'm saying, I'm telling you. Like, so either do it like I utilize in 2 phones. If you got an Android, you can split your screen. Can't split your screen on the iPhone, but you can do FaceTime. Also, iPhones are more secure as far as your banking needs and things of that sort. You know, I'm a cell phone expert. I had a cell phone store for like 10 years. I worked for everybody. I worked for first Nextel, the bleep, the chirp. You know, I was the hookup dude on that tip, right? I worked for Sprint as a corporate sales rep, business to business. I worked as a sales rep for Verizon Wireless as well. I never worked for T-Mobile, but I happen to like T-Mobile the most. T-Mobile has the best, most economical plans on the market. They also have a military discount that's significant. I happen to find T-Mobile service to work the best here in the DMV. I have Verizon, AT&T, and network devices, right? And my T-Mobiles work better than my Verizons and my AT&Ts. All right? So that's a little side note on training, and I'm going to make sure I get some more videos on training as far as places to go to work. Like, so for me, just real quick, I'm not trying to make this too long. What the hell? Oh, this video is already 7 minutes. I like to work in DC. It's easy to park, less congestion. The busiest locations are going to be Southeast and Northeast. Those two, just in general. I can't tell you a specific address to go. So like Alabama Ave Southeast. But, you know, it'd be stuff going on over there too. But I've never had an incident or anything like that. But I'm just more familiar with the Northwest area because I did DoorDash, and I'm you know, obviously, if you do DoorDash over here in Northwest, like M Street, Wisconsin Avenue, and all of that, Northwest is really good because the tips are better. You know, it's a more affluent area, and you get better tips if you're doing things such as DoorDash. I used to always do the Safeway orders. So like you can do shopping orders, and it'd be low mileage, like, you know, under 3 miles, and they pay pretty good, like in between $15-20 or so, you know. So you can do that, you can do your thing. But DoorDash is funky too in their own ways, especially their rating systems and all of that, acceptance rates and all of that jazz. But if you work DoorDash on the like when they have the promotions and they're giving you additional monies and stuff like that, it could be advantageous. Also, like, let's say you're in Virginia. If you're in Virginia, you go to the Total Wine, you could deliver alcohol and beer, and also out of the ABC store. So I did that for like during the pandemic, and that was very lucrative. I used to make about $200 to $300 a day from like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. doing that. It's no longer like that. It's no longer like that. You know what I'm saying? But during the pandemic, it was Gucci. Anyways, all right, this video is just going to be under 10 minutes. And I'm going to focus more on some additional training videos on what to do, how to do, and all that. Let me know if there's anything specific you guys would like to know. You know what I'm saying? I got a wealth of knowledge. I've been doing rideshare since 2012. I used to do Uber like 2012 to 2018 when they first started. I was part of the Uber street team. So we used to get out and about, going to the nightclubs, bars, airports, train stations, bus stations, and things of that sort to market it. So that's what I currently do. I get out there and I market, you know, to recruit new drivers, recruit new passengers. And on 2025, I'm going harder. 25, I'm going harder than them. Harder than them. All right. Peace, love, and blessings.